Buckle up, folks, this courtroom showdown is more than just a stolen car case. At the center, we've got Darren Johnson, a man accused of unauthorized use of a vehicle, standing before a nonsense judge who's about to rip through excuses like a storm. What starts as a routine plea deal quickly spirals into a brutal character dissection: tattoos, street names, parenting failures, and a bizarre mobile detailing story that falls apart under pressure. But the real gut punch, when the judge flips the emotional script and asks a chilling question every parent needs to hear: would you be proud if your daughter brought home someone like you? This one isn't just legal drama, it's a full-blown wake-up call. Stay tuned, because this case will have you questioning everything about accountability, image, and redemption. Let's dive in.
You waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your
Mr. McCaskill, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishments be assessed at 2 years in the state jail.
So let's break this down. Darren has just entered a plea on a state jail felony, unauthorized use of a vehicle. The court's offering him a lifeline, probation instead of hard time, plus community service and restitution. Sounds generous, right? But here's the catch: probation isn't a free pass. With TAP evaluations, no contact orders, anti-theft classes, and random drug testing, this sentence is packed with responsibilities. And if Darren slips even once, that's suspended. 2-year sentence could kick in fast. So ask yourself, is probation a second chance or a ticking time bomb?
You may be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes,
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
It's just that we would ask that you follow the plea agreement. My client has an 8-year-old daughter and a wife that he supports. He works as a car detailer. So we would just ask that you follow the agreement.
Okay. What's your street name?
No.
That's not what you said in the police report. You said P1 stated that he didn't know Wood's real name and stated that some, I don't know why people are still using the N-word, don't want their name to be known. You feel me? And I respect it. I go by.
And here comes the first real twist. Instead of accountability, Darren tries to flex, talking about street names and why people don't want their names to be known. That might fly on the block, but in this courtroom, it only fuels the judge's frustration. The ink on his face, the 100 tattoo, the broken heart, none of it lands as meaningful. The judge calls him out, not for the tattoos, but for the hollow reasons behind them. What we're seeing isn't rebellion, It's confusion dressed as identity. But what do you think? Do tattoos define you or expose you?
It's what?
It's old. It's old. It really has no significant meaning.
So why would you tattoo 100 on your hand and it has no significant meaning?
I mean, it does, but it's not. It's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and what's the lettering on the side of your face?
Some words.
Hmm?
Some words.
Yeah, what are the words?
Against all odds.
All right, and what's the tattoo in the center of your forehead about?
It's a broken heart.
All right, and what's the other one?
Blessed.
And what's the neck tattoo about?
It's just some initials.
And what's on the other hand?
It's just a bomb. It ain't nothing.
And what's the initials on your hand?
My partner that got killed. Just in remembrance of my partner that got killed.
So how did he get killed?
Gun violence.
And why are you riding around with a gun in the vehicle? All right, that's what the police report says.
I'll be charged with a gun.
So your 8-year-old that you're so concerned about now, but you were not concerned about when you were riding around in the vehicle, where's your 8-year-old?
She's at home right now.
With who?
Safe and sound.
With who?
With my wife. She's good.
Now, what does that mean, she good? So here's the thing. You're in a court of law.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't do the slang with me
Yes,
because it will not register with me and it will not register with me.
Here's where the courtroom gets personal, brutally personal. Darren brings up his daughter and refers to the child's mother as his wife. But the judge isn't having it. She drills down they're not married. And suddenly, what seemed like a plea for leniency crumbles into manipulation. This judge isn't just looking at charges, she's dissecting his character, his choices, and his attempt to sway her with half-truths. And let's be honest, how many times have we seen defendants try to weaponize family ties to dodge accountability?
With a marriage with you, because did you ask her to marry you? That would be a no. So don't be coming into court using your wife, who is not your wife, and your daughter to play on sympathy of the court.
Right.
So that's not, let's start with, that's not your wife. That's the mother of your child. And does she have employment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And she's always had employment.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have not always had employment.
Yeah, I have.
No.
Yes, ma'am, I have.
And so you're saying you're supporting your wife and your daughter on a salary of detailing cars?
Sale cars and detail cars.
Oh, but not this one, because this one was stolen. So where do you sell and detail
It
cars?
wasn't my vehicle. I was detailing the vehicle and I got in the situation I'm in now.
All right, what I can
Still
tell
my
you
vehicle.
is nowhere in this police report, many things were said,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
nowhere in this police report do you say that you were detailing that vehicle. You said that Woods loaned that vehicle to you.
No, I said I was detailing the vehicle for him. I don't know why they didn't put it in a police report,
Mhm.
but we always have them type of technicalities.
So you detailing a vehicle for a guy, according to you,
Yes, ma'am.
that you met at the Bear County Jail.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is your shop?
That's like if I met you and
You will not, let me just tell you, you will not be meeting me at the Bear County Jail unless you're a client and I'm an attorney, or unless I'm going to the Bear County Jail to speak to inmates for whatever reason. So where's your detail?
Now here comes a wild spin. Darren claims he's a mobile detailer and met his business associate in jail. The judge isn't buying it, and neither would you if you read the police report. No shop, no real equipment. Just soap and a vacuum from the car wash. Even the judge cracks a sarcastic smile, saying, "That's not detailing. I do that myself." This moment is comedy and tragedy rolled into one. A man trying to pitch an image of hustle while standing in court for stealing. So let me ask you, is this ambition or delusion?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's the equipments you use to detail since you're mobile, which means you have to take equipment from one place to the other place? Are you just going to somebody's home and using their water and their soap and saying you're a detailer?
Well, unless like I go to a car wash and I do my thing there, you know, I vacuum the car out, tire shine, shit like stuff like that. Excuse my cussing. Yeah, I'm over detailing though.
That's not detailing. I do that to my own vehicle. I vacuum it out.
Use purple power, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yes, that's something,
detail.
yeah, that's
detail
something you can
products.
buy from any store.
Tough stuff.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, we got to start somewhere, right?
Sure. And let's hope it's not at the Bear County Jail meeting people that we don't know their names, because we don't do that. We just have street names. Deputy Laura, I don't have a street name. When people see me, they call me Stephanie Boyd.
Her name is Judge.
Yeah, okay, that should be my street name, Judge. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is finding you guilty. Court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's going to be a TAP evaluation. Follow those recommendations.
And here's where probation gets real. The judge asks Darren about drug use, and he casually admits he probably would test positive for marijuana. Now let's pause. You're facing jail time, you've been given a second chance, and you still might fail a drug test. This isn't just poor judgment, it's self-sabotage. Probation is not a playground. One slip, and he's doing 2 years. Viewers, would you risk everything for a high? Or would you treat probation like the lifeline it is?
Alcohol.
Yes, ma'am. I know that. I know that. You won't have no type of issues like that with me at all. Period.
There's going to be 120 hours community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. There's going to be proof of employment
Yes, ma'am.
within 30 days.
Okay.
There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. There's to be no contact and restitution to Miles Brown, Cats 1 and 2. Cats 1 and 2 is a class that's going to tell you what you should already know, which is don't steal. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. The MRT course, there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, and regular random UAs. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. So you have a daughter, correct? This is what you need to ask yourself, because children are supposed to be proud of their parents, right?
She is proud of me though.
Yeah, she doesn't know what you're up to. So this is what I'm going to say to you.
This is the emotional hammer drop. The judge turns the tables. Would you want your daughter to bring someone like you home? You can hear the silence. This isn't legal, it's moral. Forget sentencing, she's forcing Darren to confront the man he's become. The fake wife, the stolen car, the weed, the excuses, all torn apart by one question. And Darren stammers. Because deep down, he knows the answer is no. This is courtroom therapy at its finest, and maybe the only thing that could wake him up. What about you? If you were on trial in life, would you pass this test?
So happy that your daughter would bring a guy like you on paper home to meet her family, until you can honestly say that.
I'm a good guy.
No, you're not. So you're telling this court that you would be happy and proud of your daughter to bring somebody home who has felony charges.
I mean,
All right,
stuff happens. It happens.
No, it doesn't. All right, there's no help for you, but here's the thing. You cannot have unsupervised contact with minors. So you know what that means? That means for your child to have contact with you, somebody else needs to be present, an adult who is thinking and looking out for her, because you're not.
I just got caught in the wrong position, you know.
No, you didn't.
I didn't do nothing wrong, man.
You know what? Turn and look at your attorney. Ask her how many times she's been caught driving a car illegally. You know what? Ask the deputies. Deputy Laura, how many times have you been charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle? Rashawn, do you have in your past an unauthorized use of a vehicle that you've done probation for? Zach, have you been at the Bear County Jail staying there because you've been arrested for an offense?
If I say yes, will you click the player?
Yeah. See, that's no. Your attorney hasn't been at the Bear County Jail. And you're telling me with a straight face, jokingly, because you're the jokester from high school, there is always one. You're telling me with a straight face that you would be proud of your daughter to bring you home. And you know what that's saying? The people in that box? No. You see the people over in that box?
So what happened here? Darren Johnson was sentenced to 2 years in state jail, suspended, and placed on strict community supervision. The judge ordered parenting classes, employment proof, drug testing, and banned him from contact with minors unless supervised. Why? Because this case wasn't just about a car, it was about character. From street names to stolen rides, what we witnessed was a man trying to dodge accountability. And a judge who refused to let him. If you found this case as shocking and eye-opening as we did, smash that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. You won't want to miss what's coming next.